remember to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up everyone, I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku and Animation News Network, and today I'm taking a look at IDW's second issue to Godzilla vs. America. If you missed my coverage of the first issue, Godzilla vs. America is a new series featuring 4 stories that revolve around Godzilla in a specific city. It's written by people who are from that city in order to give it an authentic flavor, or so they say. Our new issue, Godzilla vs. Los Angeles, includes Gabriel Hardman, Jordan Morris, Dave Baker, and Jay Gonzo. Hardman is both a writer and an artist, and even did storyboards for top films like Logan and Inception. Morris has written for television and co-created an award-winning series called Bubble. Baker has worked on a series called Halloween Boy and Fuck Off Squad. Lastly, Gonzo has worked on Ninja Turtles and Conan. I personally found Godzilla vs. Chicago to be a disaster of stories that were all subpar at best. Can Godzilla vs. Los Angeles change my mind? Let's find out. The characters and plot. As I said, we've got 4 separate stories to enjoy. Godzilla vs. Los Angeles kicks off with Eye in the Sky. Eye in the Sky revolves around a news reporter and his helicopter pilot. They are doing a traffic report when Godzilla attacks and head to his location to report the news. The copter is shot down while Tom, the reporter, leaps for Godzilla's body. He proceeds to report the news from atop the monster's head. While it isn't anything special, having a story told from a news crew was neat, as was having him atop Godzilla's body. Though I wonder, is Tom gonna start growing some new limbs after being on top of Godzilla's body? The second story, The Big Break, stars Kendo, a failed actress turned burnt out movie studio tour bus driver. One day, Godzilla attacks the city as she is giving a tour, forcing her to drive her passengers to safety. She also punishes her load as she speeds around Godzilla. It was dumb, but in a fun kind of way. Nevertheless, it is my least favorite of the quartet. Our third tale has the funniest title of all, How to Use the Los Angeles Metro to Survive a Godzilla Attack. A duo pulls out a pamphlet that is supposed to help them escape Godzilla's attack, only to find out the pamphlet is mostly about why LA's public transit system is garbage. It is there that they decide they must make their way into a subway terminal. The only problem is, it's several blocks away, leading to another history lesson. It was a very amusing story while giving us an insight on the transit system, assuming it's legit. Godzilla centers on a production assistant named Reagan Barron. She gathers some friends, and with the help of some scientists in the military, they build a robot to defend the city from Godzilla. It's a fun little tale of trickery with everyone coming together to help one another in a time of need. The monsters. Like last time, we get 4 different takes on Godzilla. Each has their own style, though many are reminiscent to the Heisei designs. Godzilla vs. Megalon fans will be happy with an image from the 4th story, the artwork. All 4 stories had art that fit their narrative well. If I had to pick a least favorite, it would be the artwork from The Big Break due to the cartoon-like imagery. There's still quite a few nicely done bits. Now granted, the Metro tale also had a cartoony style, but seeing as how it was meant to inform the reader on the LA public transit system, it makes sense why it was done in that manner. It was also different. My favorite shot of the entire comic comes from the first story when Tom is holding his phone up behind Godzilla's head and we see what he is broadcasting from a first-person view shot. There was another panel from a ground view that rocked. Godzilla has a fun panel of Godzilla getting punched in the face. I thought this issue was a vast improvement over Godzilla vs. Chicago. Every story was entertaining even if it wasn't groundbreaking. It all had a great moment or two within. Also, every sale for this issue goes to help fund bookstores that were lost in the LA fires, so it's definitely worth picking up for that alone. Until next time, bye.